Hey everyone, so I've set up a new match between Leela, Lc0 and Stockfish here using an opening book by John Nunn. And the opening was c4, c5, knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, e6, followed by g3 and b6. So we get like an English system, and the computers are now playing from this opening book. So I've given each of them 2 minutes and 1 second. And Leela here is playing white and Stockfish 10 is playing black. And this was the Leela network that recently defeated Stockfish in my past video. And I wanted to use a bit of a quicker time control here just to see what would happen. And it's also a lot more interesting. And I thought it wise to use the opening book this time so we get into an even position in the opening. So straight away Leela's on the sort of offensive, slightly better, but Stockfish has now taken that pesky bishop off and swapped the knights as well, so we could be in for quite a drawn game already. So Stockfish is taking off all the pieces, Leela captures with the knight, and I guess the bishop will now retreat. So yeah, it looks like all the pieces are being swapped off. We'll see what Stockfish plays here. So Stockfish is trying to unbalance the position now. Knight b2 from Leela, so finally we swapped most of the pieces off, where Stockfish is given the position as dead equal. Leela thinks that white has a slight edge, but this is most likely going to be a drawn position. So we'll see what each engine can do here. So f6, preparing at e5. And now rook d7, so Stockfish wants the rooks off. So rook takes rook, queen takes, knight takes b3 here maybe. And I'm guessing, okay, so queen takes b6. And knight to d2. So queen takes a5, maybe knight takes c4. Okay, so the king moves. And captures on a5. So both sides give the position as dead equal, but Leela actually does have an extra pawn now. I wonder if this can be converted into a victory. Queen c3 and e5, okay. c6, so black's probably going to capture that pawn most likely. The only advantage white has is the pawn on the outside. So I'm not really sure how whites can convert this. Black is actually up on time as well. So check from black, the king moves in. So where does black go now? Okay, so he gets the knight in. I feel like there's going to be a perpetual very soon. Okay, so check, and yeah, looks like a draw perhaps. So white now has less than 30 seconds. Both queens have been swapped off, and now Stockfish gives black with a slightly better position. Leela thinks the position is dead equal. You probably favour black here because of the pawn chain and the fact that a3 pawn looks like it's going to get taken now. However, I don't think white's in any real trouble. "20 seconds left now for Leela. Black has 30 seconds, but you get a 1 second increment, so hopefully none of them will lose on time. Okay, so maybe just knight d2. Is this... No. So Stockfish doesn't want the draw yet. Leela's got 10 seconds left. And Stockfish has got like 25 now. b6 and knight to f3. Preparing knight g5, I reckon. So how does black make progress here? I'm not really sure. Okay, so e4, knight g5 now, h6, knight f7. Oh, and he goes back with the king, knight takes. Okay, check, takes on. Yep, so maybe f3 here? Okay, so king up. King d4. So white's now going to chase this knight. Okay, let's see. Leela's got less than 2 seconds left. This is looking very drawish, a bit ropey for both sides, to be honest. Okay, so we are getting something going on here. Can Leela now get that pawn going? Oh no, so black stopped it. And it looks like it's going to be a draw. If white can now just go back and forth with this knight, this is a total draw. Yeah, so that was a total draw. Okay, so now unfortunately I've messed up here. It should be in reverse colours, but Leela's got white again and Stockfish is playing black, and we're into a new opening. The modern Benoni Classical. Well, black now has these two knights in the centre. So let's just see what Leela can do in this position. So apologies for giving Leela white twice. That's my bad. But let's just see what happens. So already we've got into this very interesting position where black sacrificed a piece. And the bishop on h3 is already hanging. So Leela's going in for a deep think. What to do? g3, interesting move. Bishop takes g4, bishop takes back, and just queen c2 to defend everything. So bishop d4 could be a threat. Okay, so bishop e3 to stop that. So is white just winning this? According to Stockfish, white is slightly better but not massively ahead for the piece. And I guess that's due to the 2 pawns that black has extra. Bishop e5 looks tempting for black. I guess bishop f2, yeah. So what's black going to do now? Okay, so it was attacking this centre pawn, but the knight is protecting it. Maybe bishop takes c3 at some point. Okay, so queen g6. So bishop c3 does look tempting, so h6 to reinforce the g-pawn first, and knight to f1. So Stockfish has got quite a good onslaught going here. Bishop e5 attacking the g3 pawn. And slowly but surely it feels like black's getting to grips with the game. White just needs to coordinate herself. But that bishop on f2 looks really dodgy. So the bishop's attacked, so it's got to move. So it moves to h3 and knight comes back to attack the bishop, bishop retreats. Knight d2, and black still hasn't taken on c3. That knight now defends e4, so there's 2 knights defending it. This just depends now if white can sort her pieces out. Okay, so knight c4 looks quite a good move. I guess it's preparing knight to e3. Okay, so rook e3. Just e takes f5. Bishop takes. Oh, rook takes first. Knight takes e3, I'm guessing. Now then, black's threatening mate on h1. But knight g2 comes just to defend it in time. Rook e1 and c4. Queen takes, and wow, this is quite defensive. That's an amazing defense from white. So now white's just going to try and clean up these pawns, but black puts another bishop into the attack. So white's got another pawn. And what's white going to do? Just take the other one, or no, defends? Got all these pieces in this cluster. So bishop's attacking the rook. Now how does white's... So white's got 3 pieces to the 2 bishops. But it looks as though black's in quite a decent position now. You don't really want those 3 pieces lined up like that. Maybe Leela's just going to go in for the checks to end this in a draw. Yeah, so it looks like this is an equal position if black just keeps on going back and forth. Yeah, so that was a drawn game, and it looks as though it was 1 apiece, even though Leela got white twice. Anyway, my apologies for mucking that up so badly. Let's do another one very soon. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Please like and subscribe if you did. I'm going to try and post some more chess videos soon, maybe some chess tutorials and some, obviously, computer chess. Anyway, thank you very much and see you next time.